think I'm about 8 weeks in to the program
Yep.
now. And it's gone so well, I've had to ask your team to turn my campaign off for a little bit so that I can keep up with it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think you say that the expectation is to book in 3 meetings a week. I was booking in
Yep.
8 to 10 meetings a week, and all of
Wow.
them were really, really good leads, interested leads, no tire kickers. And I also had some people who were introduced to me through your digital pipeline who immediately became clients, not just referral partners, which is a huge win for me. So
Yeah.
I've progressed detailed discussions now with about 5 leads to develop new
Yep.
products together with a
Okay.
solid plan of what we're going to do and how we're going to work together. So I think in just 8 weeks to have 2 new clients and 5 new referral partners who are real referral partners looking to do something together, looking to build their offering and boost their offering in support of each other, I think is a really, really good result. Yes, so I'm Kirsten Dilena. I'm the founder of DLC Legal and Defence Tender Consulting. We're 5 years old. The law firm's 5 years old this year. And we're operating in the mining, defence, cybersecurity space, providing general commercial legal services with a focus on privacy and cybersecurity.
Love it. So, what were you doing to grow your business before we started working together?
Not a lot. I went down. I went down the LinkedIn path, and got a pretty good presence on LinkedIn, but that wasn't
Yep.
generating leads. So we have developed our website. We're currently getting that SEO updated, but we were finding that lead generation, because of the areas that we operate in, lead generation was really quite difficult for us, and all of our work was generated either through government panels or referrals. So
Yep.
I knew that I needed to do something different when I
Yep.
stumbled across the digital pipeline. So I think the universe was picking up on my vibes and picking up on my I don't know what to do next, and
Yep.
it sent you my way.
Yeah, for sure. Love that. So, what were you doing? Just remind me, what were you doing on LinkedIn, and what were you expecting to happen, I guess?
So we were following a bit of a digital marketing campaign, so posting regularly, posting
Yep.
thought leadership positional articles, and responding to comments, that sort of thing, expecting
Yep.
organic lead generation, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we didn't
How long were you
do
doing that for? Yeah.
about 2 years. Yep.
Oh, wow.
So,
Okay. Cool. And you're pretty consistent over the 2 years in doing that?
pretty consistent. I wouldn't say religious, but
Yeah.
consistent. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that's great. So you're building up this huge bit of brand awareness out there, and it was really about just harnessing it. What about for referral partner generation in specifically? Were you doing anything proactively there? You know, networking events, reaching out to people. Yeah. What was your strategy there?
Well, more informal networking. So didn't go down the BNI path or any of those sort of areas, but my smaller group of referral partners meet regularly. We have a lunch together. We include new people who come along. And that up until recently had been the main source of referrals that had come my way. I guess
Yep.
for the first 4 years or so, I had more work than I could accommodate and didn't need to grow at that point. Then there was a change in government, which shifted our focus a bit and meant that I had to double down on all of that. So I haven't tried Google Ads or anything like that, but I did set up a YouTube channel and a Facebook page for DLC Legal where we were posting occasional videos on there. But I really didn't feel like I felt like I was putting the cart before the horse because I didn't have my strategy mapped out at that point.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah. And I guess when we started chatting, because we didn't have a relationship beforehand, like it's always risky, like trusting another service provider. What were you worried about, I guess, and ultimately what just kicked you across the line to go, you know what, bugger it, I'm going to give it a go?
So you came across my feed on Facebook, and I immediately noticed that some people that I respect were following you. So that was indicator number one. We had tried some ad hoc business development with another local person here in Brisbane, and that I tried that for about a year, and it didn't lead anywhere other than me spending a lot of my time in coffee meetings with people who were never going to engage us. And when I met you, your price point and your offering and the systems that you have in place just snapped into place for me and made sense. And I thought, if I'm going to spend money on marketing for the first concerted time, I wanted something that had that automation aspect to it. And the thing that I've found for me personally is I don't have a lot of trouble converting. I have trouble with the leads. I think it's because of the niche markets that we service. So what if you don't mind me jumping ahead a bit?
Go for it.
My conversation with you was credible. Your price point was right. The AI integration was right. And what I have found since using the digital pipeline is you've expanded my reach to an audience who were probably already seeing me but not noticing me the way that I needed to be noticed.
Yeah, I love that. Cool, because that was another thing I was going to ask is you were getting some referrals already. Why engage someone like us rather than just do more of what you were doing? Was it the automations part? Was it a time thing? Like, what was the main thinking there?
Definitely the automation, and I think that lead generation is a numbers game, and you need to run those numbers, which takes a lot of time if you're doing it by yourself. I have been invited to some forums for speaking. So SMBIT, for example, the Small Business in IT Networking Forum, that used to generate some leads as well, but it was still the two or three core referrers who were inviting me into that space, and I was relying just on those two or three. So in order to grow, I knew I had to do something different, and I knew it had to be scaled, not relying just on me and my time.
Cool. It's hard, isn't it? And let's talk about results, because that's ultimately what people want to understand. Will it work for them, and maybe how's it work for someone like yourself? So can you tell us a little bit about how it's going?
So I think I'm about 8 weeks in to the program now. And it's gone so well, I've had to ask your team to turn my campaign off for a little bit so that I can keep up with it. I think you say that the expectation is to book in 3 meetings a week. I was booking in 8 to 10 meetings a week, and all of them were really, really good leads, interested leads, no tire kickers. And I also had some people who were introduced to me through your digital pipeline who immediately became clients, not just referral partners, which is a huge win for me. I've progressed detailed discussions now with about 5 leads to develop new products together with a solid plan of what we're going to do and how we're going to work together. So I think in just 8 weeks to have 2 new clients and 5 new referral partners who are real referral partners, looking to do something together, looking to build their offering and boost their offering in support of each other, I think is a really, really good result.
That's awesome. Like, because what you sell, it's not like a standard small package thing, right? Like how long is the sales cycle normally? And I mean, for you to get 2 clients that quickly, is that abnormal, or I'm just trying to understand how that would normally work.
So I guess I'd chunk up the work that we do into 2 streams, and there's the one-off transactional work, and then there's the fractional counsel work. So the one-off transactional work might be a short sale lead time. It could be be 1 day to 2 weeks, but the fractional general counsel, which is where we want to target people, it's where we partner with an organisation for all of their commercial needs. So they'll have a subscription that they pay once a month. That can take 3 to 6 months to convert to a sale.
Yep. Okay, makes sense.
So when I say I've got 6 new clients this year, that might seem like 6 isn't a lot, but 6 new repeat clients paying a subscription fee of 10 grand upwards a month is it's a good result.
Absolutely. So I know it's early days, but right now the ROI, like as a percentage, what would just roughly do you have an idea on what it would be in terms of clients in or almost in versus what you've paid in marketing so far?
So I think the first, setting aside the setup cost, on the monthly amount, I've broken even already.
Okay, awesome. And you've got some partners in there that are going.
In fact, I've signed up work that will cover off all of the upfront setup cost and the first 2 months fee.
Yeah, awesome. That's great. That's fantastic. And is there anything we do that, because it's hard to know exactly what we offer until we obviously start working together. It's like most things. I guess, is there anything that you've been doing or we've been doing with you that you've like, oh, that's actually pretty valuable. I didn't really appreciate how helpful or useful that thing would be?
I am really impressed with how well your scripts work. So I'm the sort of person who, when I get a connection on LinkedIn, if I get a message straight away, it usually annoys me. And it's usually very, very direct salesy and very pushy. So I was skeptical about that. But your team was able to write my scripts. I only made a few tweaks and they are clearly working. So whatever magic you've got when you're hiring your script writers, keep doing that. And the way that I don't know how the algorithm works, but the way that you scrape LinkedIn to find those ideal referral partners, if I was doing that myself, that would be a full-time job, more than a full-time job.
Yes.
So I'm really pleased with how that works as well. I think it's better than anything that I've tried before in that respect, to get to get it really, really niche down into this is my inner circle. They just didn't know they were my inner circle, and I've got potentially. I'm doing a new landing page to sell products into one of the referrals that you've introduced me to in the cybersecurity space. They are a cybersecurity certifier, and they have something like 2,700 members who then have their own client base. So that introduction on its own, once I get that landing page up and going, that introduction on its own could see me turning off the digital pipeline for a year. No, I'm only joking.
I'm happy for it. No, I'm happy for it. So how are they going to promote you? Like, have you spoken about that little piece?
Yes. So through their speaking circuit, through their website, and linking back to our landing page. So there's maybe one or two other people that they've got in their partnership group who do adjacent services to us, but not exactly the same. So that could open
Yeah.
up huge opportunities for us.
I love that. Yeah, a lot of people think referral partnerships like it's like a 6-month thing to get there, but you've just shown like 8 weeks, massive ground, and how quickly you can build trust if you go about it the right way, which is amazing. I love it. So if there's another lawyer or professional service person watching this and they're like sitting on the fence, shouldn't I do it? Any words of advice for someone like that? Anything they should know?
Well, obviously, if you want to grow, you need a system, and you need a system that works without you being the person who's using your hours to run it. I would say that give it a go. There's no lock-in contract with you guys. What's the worst that can happen? And easiest way, the quickest way to grow your client base is to tap into somebody else's, which is exactly what you know and exactly what you sell. So
Yeah.
I would say just give it a go. What have you got to lose?
Yeah, I love that. And a lot of people getting referrals anyway. We're just amplifying something you already know and do, right? It's not like we're reinventing the wheel and giving you some crazy new thing to do. It's just a slightly different way of getting more of what you already like, hopefully. Awesome. That's it, Kirsten. Any last minute things you wanted to add?
I just to say to anybody who is thinking about it, if you do jump on board, make sure you set aside time every day to respond to those emails once you come out of the automation. Timing is everything, and James and the team will give anybody who's looking into it the right advice, guidance, and training. But the more you can personalise it once you get out of that automation stage, a follow up is key. If you're taking away homework, do the homework. It's not just a set and forget. You do have to put in the work, but it's so much easier than doing it all on your own.
100%. You get in, you get out of it what you put in, and you summarised it perfectly. I love that. Well, thank you, Kirsten. Really appreciate it. Can't wait to see what's in store for the next couple of months. And love it. Thanks for sharing.
You're very welcome. Thank you.